Hello friends, thank you for watching this video. So hope in the last session we have discussed about what is Azure and why we are using the general discussion and what are the services we are going to be discuss in upcoming videos. So I got a great support from your guys. So thank you so much. Let's enter into the today topic. So as it is a very first session, what we are having is Azure IAM. So hope you know what is mean Azure IAM. So Azure IAM is just a service related to the user management. So let's enter into the topic. So before moving to Azure IAM, we just want to have few idea about the what is meant by Azure subscription as well as what is meant by resource groups. So guys, we know well the subscription in the sense nothing but yeah offer we are just going to be purchase and nothing but we are going to be subscribe something. We are going to be subscribe something here. So here in this Azure, what is meant by subscription specifically? So Azure subscription is nothing but is a logical container used to provision resources in Azure. So it holds the details of all your resources like virtual machines, so databases and your more like. Okay, so when you're creating an Azure resource like a VM, you identify the subscription it belongs, which means we are creating one project. Under the project, you are creating your resources. So Azure subscription, it is a multiple things we are having. Like one is a free tier subscription, another one is a pay as you go subscription. So next thing, what is meant by resource group? So resource group also nothing but guys, it's a kind of container we can call. A resource group, it used to collect your resources by the group. A resource group is a logical container into which Azure resources like web apps, databases, and storage accounts are deployed and managed. Okay, resources in the sense what? Resources are nothing but they used to call instances or virtual machines, or it may be like storage or SQL databases or VPC or a load balancer. So these belongs to a resource groups or resources we can call. Okay, so now we'll be going to IAM. So what is meant by Azure IAM, guys? So as I said in the first session, it seems Azure IAM, it's nothing but it's just a user identity and access management. Like what, how we are having in Windows, like Azure Active Directory, the same way we are having Azure IAM here. So usually, we'll be see about the accounts first of all. Okay, so what are the accounts we are having? For logging into account, we'll be having one portal, the name called account.azure.com. By using this URL, you can able to go for doing this. So by using this URL, you can able to create your free trial account over there. So early, it was like Windows Azure. They used to call like a Windows Azure. So for Windows Azure, they used to call like a classic portal. The nickname for the Windows Azure is a classic portal. Okay, for classic portal access, we'll be going with the manage.windowsazure.com. So second, recently the name changed from Windows Azure to Microsoft Azure. So the Microsoft Azure portal, they used to call like a resource manager. The nickname, it's going to be a resource manager. So for accessing the resource manager, we are having the URL portal.azure.com. So as I said early, the subscription we are having, which is something called plan we are choosing over there. So there is a free trial plan we are having and pay as you go we are having. So even annual also we are having. So what is meant by free trial? It is a kind of prepaid. What is meant by pay as you go? It's come by postpaid. So prepaid in the sense we can get something amount previously based on the credits we can use these resources. When we come into the pay as you go, it is something called postpaid. After using your resources, you can pay monthly, annually, a quarter, or yearly. Fine. Let's come to the IAM here. So IAM, the definition going to be identity and access management. So that was like what we are doing in the IAM in the sense nothing but authentication and authorization we can do. What is meant by authentication? What is meant by authorization? Authentication, it's nothing but they are checking or verifying the identity of the user. When we come into the authorization, we are checking or verifying the accessibility of the user. So identity in the sense, once you enter into any organization or when you enter into any machine, it will be asked username and password. This is going to be an identity, which means your authentication. After entering into your organization or after entering into one machine, what kind of permissions you have? That is going to be accessibility, which means we can go for authorization. So who are you and what we can do? So under my IAM, we have something called 3 accounts we are having. So what are the accounts or what are the users we are having in the sense? One is account administrator, another one is a service administrator, and a co-administrator. So this was happened when I was in the classic portal. But in the resource manager, recently what it get uploaded, we are having account administrator and service administrator. There were no co-administrator here. What is meant by account administrator? The owner of the account, owner of the Azure account, it is going to be account administrator. So it having one per account. It having full access on account and subscription under your resource group. When we coming to the service administrator, this is the owner of the subscription. So under my account, we'll be having the multiple subscription. We'll have a multiple subscription over there. So under one subscription, I'll be have one service administrator. So it contains full access on subscription and resource groups. When we coming to the co-administrator, it is an additional admin. So in our organization, we'll be have some additional admins. So the same way for a service admin, I'm having some additional admin. They used to call co-administrator. So the additional admin to the subscription. So additional admin I can take up to 200 per subscription. So it has a full access on our resources under my subscription. So fine guys, this is what about my Azure IAM theoretical part. Let me enter into my Azure practical part. So as you know, for Azure IAM practical, we just want to enter into the URL https portal.azure.com. Okay, let's enter into the player. So portal.azure.com we having, so /home. So here, this is my account, as you know. So we'll be going to the subscription. Under my subscription, I'll be have a free trial. So whenever you are coming with the free trial account, you will be get a first subscription. This used to call free trial. So here you will be get your ID set and all. So subscription ID, subscription name, and what is the billing right now, what we are having, and what is the billing period. So those information will be under my subscriptions. Okay. So here, next thing we'll be having the, one second, let me having that IAM, will be going to the IAM. Okay. So access control. So under my access control, I'll be having the add. Okay. So here, this is the console of my IAM. So check access and role assignment, roles, deny assignment, and classic administrators. So these things where I'm having. So here, how I can add the users here. So for adding user, I'll be having add role assignment. So add a role assignment here. So then here the select role, what kind of role you want. So as a owner role or contributor role or reader role, or suppose it may be what kind of role you having, based on that role, it is going to be work. So usually guys in the Azure, it is something called RBAC, which means role based access control. Okay, it is a role based access control. So based on the role only, we are giving the permission to the concerned user. So we'll be having the contributor or owner, since it is having all access on the particular subscription. When you have a contributor, you're having all access on the creating part, but he can't use that. When you're having the reader, reader will be having only read permission, all the resources, but he can't do any changes over there. So let me give a one contributor here. Let me assign access, user, group, and service principal only. So mail ID. So let me give a mail ID, krishnanmohan2027@gmail.com. Like any of the mail ID we can provide here. So it will be show here as a guest. I can add. So here previously you don't have Azure account or you don't know how to create Azure account. So not a matter. You just provide your mail ID. It will be automatically creating an account. So save. Simply we are saving. We just invited a user. Once you invited the particular mail ID, you will be receiving one mail. So there is an invitation link will be there. So the invitation link you are adding, that will be created one user. So with the password of your Gmail password, you can log in by using your email ID and your password. So and you can check here what kind of role assignment has been done. See, as a Krishnan Mohan is a user, simple user, and is a contributor. So here you can see what are the users were added or what are the users were created like that. Okay, so that's it guys. So remaining things will be seen in our next video. So in next video, Ajanta going to be, so how to assign a role and how to create a custom role, those things. So thank you so much. Thanks you for watching this video.